The historic Yonkers building in downtown Des Moines caught fire early Saturday morning. Huge parts of the building collapsed into the streets as firefighters worked to put out those flames. Crews say because the building was under construction, many rooms were open, which actually caused the fire to spread quickly.
The investigation into what caused the three-alarm blaze has many people wondering about vacant structures in our area. Fox 28 News reporter Jason Hackett spoke with the Cedar Rapids Fire Department about what they would do in a similar emergency. Jason?
Yeah, Scott and Tiffany, the Cedar Rapids Fire Department says over the past few years, they've refocused on their strategies when it comes to dealing with these high-rise fires that would affect buildings like the Quaker Oats building you can see behind me. They've even brought in private firms to teach their firefighters how to fight these fires, things like dragging hoses upstairs. Now, the message here is that just because it doesn't happen often doesn't mean it won't happen at all. The residential structure fire is a standard for all fire departments. A situation like the one in Des Moines this weekend isn't.
It's interesting. It's a whole other animal.
Assistant Fire Chief Greg Smith says high-rises come with their own set of problems.
When you have an open floor, then the fire just builds that much quicker in a larger scale area, which takes more water to extinguish.
Firefighter Matt Weldon knows that very well. He has responded to high-rise fires before in his career.
I went to one out there up on the 7th story. It was a retirement community, and made a couple good grabs up there.
Weldon says taller buildings require a little extra training, extra strategy, and extra equipment.
What we can do is break this nozzle off right here, hook this other hose to this, open up our bail here, tie it back, and then we have another 100 feet of hose.
They also practice search and rescue techniques in case a situation calls for it.
We can search 2 adjacent rooms, and I know that I'm staying in contact with him, and it's retractable, as you can see.
The Yonkers building in Des Moines was more than 100 years old. While we have yet to find out if age is a factor, Smith says it's not the only factor.
If you live in an older structure, it's not necessarily any more or less safe than a brand new structure.
Smith says it comes down to building owners staying up to code, practicing proper use of fire doors to contain fires, and making sure sprinklers are in working order so firefighters have a head start when they arrive. Now, Smith says 21 urban search and rescue members from here in eastern Iowa were sent out to Des Moines. 21 of them, or most of them, were with the Cedar Rapids Fire Department. They're heading out there to see if they can help investigators find out what caused this blaze. We're covering the corridor tonight in Cedar Rapids. Jason Hackett.